Metabolic reset is in effect. It's just a few days before Christmas. Actually, today is the 23rd. So this is the eve of Christmas Eve. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about fitness and lifestyle. The saying now is diets don't work, lifestyle change does. And there's a very specific reason for that. And simply because you're doing your daily exercise, your cardio, your strength training, you're doing all the things required to do in the gym, and you're also making sure that you're eating well, and you do a good job of all those things. Problem is, though, you're still not effective at taking off those last few pounds, the last 15 or 20 pounds or so, that little bit that just hangs around your midline. So metabolic reset is all about showing you how you can, in fact, change your lifestyle. So in essence, you're turning back time a little bit, maybe a lot, so that you're going to be able to have the same effect on burning off body fat the way you did when you were in your 20s or 30s or however far back you need to go, maybe in your teens, I don't know, or maybe you always were a little bit on the heavy side. In any case, once you start using the principles that we are expressing in this program, you should see some significant difference. So now today I'm going to be very specific, and I want to create a little bit of comparison between the things you do that actually store fat, and I'm going to give you five things you do, broken down, that may be contributing to the storage of body fat. You're exercising, you're eating right, you're doing as much as you can, but you're still not getting off the fat. Maybe you're lifting the weights and you're not getting the definition, muscle tone just isn't there. So that's one part of it, and the other part would be what you need to do. Again, the same five things, but now what you need to do, what you've got to be consistent in doing to make certain that you are, in fact, effectively losing fat. Okay, so here we go. On the left side, this is everything that's going on that's contributing towards you actually storing fat. Okay, number one, exercise. You're exercising, but you're not exercising enough. That's not so unusual, because a lot of people are not exercising enough. So that's almost a given. But now here's the surprise. You may be exercising too much. Exercising too much can be just as bad for fat burning, that is, just as bad as exercising too little. So that's number one. Number two is food, eating. Of course, you got to eat. Everybody eats. But now here's the thing. Are you skipping meals? Which later leads towards binging. If you're skipping meals, that's not good, obviously, because it sets you up for all these ridiculous cravings, especially later on in the day when you're home, you're relaxing. Maybe now you're going to have the time to sit down and eat, and what happens? You binge. And that's certainly not going to help you at this time of the evening, especially if you're getting ready to go to sleep. You may know these things already. The point is that this relates to cravings, and these cravings are for a reason, and that's because you're not providing your body with the nutrients they need, and it stimulates certain hormones that makes you want to eat, or you become insensitive or resistant to the hormones that say stop eating, okay? And I'm going to talk more about those hormones later on, but right now I want to keep it really simple. I don't want to have you thinking about these hormones and who they are and what they do. It's just, in simple terms, number one, you may be exercising too much or too little. Number two, you're skipping meals and you're binging. Now here's number three. Number three is, how are you when it comes to recovering? Okay, recovering from all your day's work, recovering from all the running around that you have to do, recovering from putting out fires all day, so to speak, or trying to get away from some situation that creates a lot of tension, or being stuck in traffic. All of these things affect your recovery. But the one that is at the top of the list that really sabotages your recovery is not getting good sleep, okay? Staying up late at night and then getting erratic sleep, that's not very restful, waking up fatigued, you're pretty much burnt out and you know it. So exercising and nutrition will not do what it's supposed to do. Number 4, nutritional supplements. Now, years ago, a lot of people used to say, well, you know, all that stuff was just going to give you expensive urine. And that may be so, if you're overdoing it, if it's not justified. However, whenever you talk about nutritional supplements, you really need to take a closer look if you weren't taking them in the past. Because not taking them is definitely going to contribute towards your storage of fat. You want to make sure if you're exercising, you're getting in nutrients that's going to help to offset the breakdown of the exercise. If your eating habits are poor, you may be getting in enough calories, but you're not getting nutrition. Okay, getting in calories is a lot different from getting in nutrition. So making sure you're getting these extra nutrients, these vital nutrients, are critical. If you're not taking in these nutrients, you're on medication, it could be one of the reasons why you're so good at storing fat. You would need to talk to your doctor about that, know the medications that you're on, and just make sure that you clear a path so that you're getting nutrients, essential nutrients, nutrients from food. If not, you are definitely going to be taking some of the required supplements that can help you with these issues. And finally, stress management, number 5. You're trying to do all you can do, and you're not taking off the fat, and the problem is you're trying to do all you can do. You may be doing just too much. You have trouble saying no to people. You are really living a very stressful life, and it's chronic. It's chronic stress now. You have very little downtime, and it's wearing you out. Exercise is going to contribute to that effect, wearing you out. So it all becomes very catabolic, meaning you're breaking down muscle. So now any weight loss that you think is effective weight loss is really just your body converting lean protein to usable glycogen. Your body needs sugar, so it's going to convert your lean muscle to sugar. So those are the 5 things: exercising too much, too little, skipping meals and binging, staying up late, not getting good sleep, not taking nutritional supplements, and number 5, you're wearing yourself out, you're trying to do it all, you don't know how to say no to people, and you are just burning the